Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Sarika Krishna online classes. If you have not subscribed, please do the honor. This side Sarika, your maths teacher. So here I am with the third chapter of class 9, coordinate geometry. Geometry means you have to draw something, right? Coordinates means x coordinate, y coordinate, z coordinate. If it is two-dimensional, we have x and y coordinates. Coordinates means those points, right? Then if we have three-dimensional figure, then there will be z coordinate also, right? So we draw the x-axis. This is positive x-axis, x dash is negative side of x-axis. Positive side of x-axis is upwards, that is y. Negative side here, it is y dash. So whenever we have to plot some points like 2, 2, from here to, first we write the x coordinate, then we write the y coordinate. Whenever we write the coordinates, first x coordinate is written like 2, then y coordinate is written like 4. So x will be 2 and y will be 4. This is all about the introduction of coordinate geometry, plotting the graph, right? Plotting the graphs of the equations. Now here in NCERT exercise 3.1, first question number 1 is, we have to tell how we can find out the position of a table lamp. A table lamp is kept on the table, and how can we find what is the position, right? For that, we have this table. This is a table, right? This is a table, right? So what you'll do, you'll take one corner of the table as origin. This will be origin. Origin is there where x-axis and x coordinate, y coordinate, they are 0, 0, right? So this is the origin. Take one corner of the table as origin, then breadth-wise it is x-axis, then height, length-wise, that length of the table, that will be y-axis, right? So here we have to find the position. This is a table lamp here. It is kept here. Let us find out the position where it lies on this table. This is 0, 5, 10, 15. Write out the scales. You can write 2, 4, 6, 8, right? Or 1, 2, 3, 4 as you wish. Now I have written 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and so on. This will be 20 and here will be 30. Now I'll join this line from here where there is the lamp here. Draw a line downwards on the x-axis and here line on the y-axis, right? So now here, right? So this distance from here to here, this distance here is x-axis is 15. So we write this here 15, this portion 15. From here, this is y part. Y-axis here is, this value is 25. So this is the position of the lamp on the table, 15 from x-axis, this distance, and 25 from the y-axis. This way we can tell the position of a lamp, or we can tell the position of anything. Suppose in a room something is kept, a ball is lying somewhere in between. So you can find out the position of the ball. Take one end of that floor, that room as 0 origin, right? So breadth-wise x-axis, length-wise y-axis, then find out, then draw a line from that ball to the x-axis and y-axis and find out the position, right? So this way we do this. We find the position of the table lamp. Now the next question. Okay. Now second question of 3.1. It is a question about the cross street roads, right? The roads are crossing each other's cross street roads. So this is street 1, street 2, street 3, street 4, street 5. The crossing, the other streets which are crossing these streets are street 1, street 2, street 3, street 4. So these are the streets crossing at these points, right? So we are supposed to tell how many streets, cross streets are there for point 4, 3. 4 is x. X is here 4 and 3 here 3. This is the point 4, 3. 4 and 3. 4 from the x-axis, 3 from the y-axis. So there is only one cross street road. This line and this line. These are the cross street road. So if we talk about the cross street, so there is only one cross street road. One line crossing. So there is cross. Cross is only one. So there is only one cross street, right? Only one. Similarly for 3 and 4. From here 3, from here 4, this point. 3, 4. There is also only one line, this and this, right? There is only one cross street road for 3, 4. Now the third 3.2 exercise 3.2 of NCERT, question number 1, right? So we are supposed to tell here what are the horizontal lines called. So this is this x-axis, negative, y and y-axis, right? So this is divided into 4 equal planes. 1 first plane, second, third and fourth quadrants. We call them quadrants. Okay, so horizontal lines, these are the horizontal lines, they are called x-axis, right? And the vertical lines, they are called y-axis. So x-axis and y-axis, these are the axes which cross at the origin here, right? Now each plane are called, these are the planes, they are called quadrants, right? These are called quadrants. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and the fourth quadrant, right? These are the quadrants. And the point where the two lines intersect is this point. This is called origin. So this was all about the first question. Horizontal lines, they are called x-axis, vertical lines are called y-axis, and there are four coordinates each plane, first plane, second plane, third plane, fourth plane. So x-axis, y-axis, they makes four planes. They are called quadrants, and the point of intersection of these are called, that point is called origin. Now next question of exercise 3.2. Okay, now question number 2 of exercise 3.2. The graph have been drawn in the book. So you have to see that graph from the book. I'm not drawing that graph. I'm just telling what to do and what are the answers. So coordinates of B, right? Just see on the graph, just see point B. Just see the coordinate value of X and value of Y. Value of X is -5 and the value of Y is 2. So point will be -5, 2. Similarly, you have to see the coordinates of C. C जहाँ है, just see x axis पे क्या value है और y axis पे क्या value है, then these are the values. Now point identified by this 3, -5. Just see all the points where is 3 from the x axis and 5 -5 from the y axis. That is E. Similarly to coordinates, this represents point G. Then abscissa and ordinate. What is abscissa? Abscissa is the x coordinate. Abscissa is the x coordinate. This is the x coordinate. So you have to see point D and its x coordinate. You have to tell that is abscissa and that is 6. What is ordinate? Ordinate is the y coordinate. Point H का you just have to see the y coordinate. जहाँ H लिखा उसका y coordinate देखो and that is -3. नीचे होगा negative side में. Coordinates of L and M. L and M को भी आप फिगर में देखो where they are, right? L will be on the y axis क्योंकि वहाँ x 0 है और M जो है x axis पे होगा because y 0. Just see these points and these are very simple. So graph में you just have to see x coordinate and y coordinate. So these are the answers. Now next exercise, exercise 3.3. Okay, last two questions of exercise 3.3. There are only two questions. In the first question, you have to tell the quadrant, in which quadrant these points lie. For that, first we'll plot the points. And in this question, points have been given and we have to plot the points. Right? Now here, -2, 4. Now let us see where is -2. It's here and 4 is here. This point is here. -2, 4. It lies in the first, second, third and fourth. It lies in the second quadrant. I'm writing just here second. Right? I'll write it this way. Second quadrant, Q, A, D, right? Okay, now 3, -1. Here it's 3, here it's -1 here. So 3, -1 is in the fourth quadrant, fourth. -1 and 0 is this point, right? Right? We write negative x-axis. So it doesn't lie on the quadrant but negative x-axis. Now 1, 2, here 1 and here 2. This is 1, 2. It lies in the first quadrant. Then -3 and -5. -3 and -5. From here -3, from here -5. -3 and -5. It lies in the third quadrant, right? So second quadrant, fourth quadrant, negative x-axis, first quadrant and the third quadrant. So these are the quadrants we have to mention. If it lies here, first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. If it doesn't lie on the quadrant, lies on the x-axis, then you have to tell if the point lies here, it is negative x-axis. It lies here, positive x-axis. It lies here, positive y-axis. If it lies here somewhere here, negative y-axis. I hope it's clear how to tell the quadrants. Okay, now here we have to plot these points, right? First point is x is -2 and y is 8. X -2, where is x -2? Here. Y is 8 and this is the point here. -2 and 8, right? Second quadrant. Okay, now the second point is -1 and 7. From here it's -1. -1 will be here because there is a difference of 2, 1 here. -1 and 7. That 7 will be in between here. So -1 and 7 will be this point here. -1 and 7 here. Now 0, x is 0 and y is minus 1.25. So here is 1.25, it will be here. So it is 0 and minus 1.25. Okay. Now then comes 1 comma 3. 1 from here and 3 from here. 1 comma 3. Okay. Then comes 3. X is 3, y is minus 1. So x is 3 and y is minus 1. So 3, where is x3? Here. 3 and minus 1 is here. So this is the point here. So it lies here. It is 3 from the x-axis and minus 1 from the y-axis. Okay. So this point, it lies in the first quadrant. These two points lies in the second quadrant, right? This lies in the fourth quadrant, and this is a point on the y-axis. So this lies on the negative side of the y-axis. It doesn't lie on any quadrant, but on the axis, but the negative side of y-axis. So it lies on the negative side of y-axis. So this is all about how we plot the graph, how we plot the coordinates, and how to tell in which quadrant they lie. First, second, third, and fourth, right? So in first quadrant, both the values are positive, x and y. Here x is negative, y is positive. Here both are negative, minus minus. Here x is positive and y is negative. So whenever you see the points, directly without plotting also you can tell in which quadrant they lie. Now let us recheck it. Minus plus. Minus plus is here, second quadrant. Okay, so without plotting also we comes to know. Here this one is plus and minus. Where it is plus minus? Here, plus minus. That was the fourth quadrant. Here, right? So 1 and 2, positive, 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 positive is first quadrant. That's why it was first quadrant. Negative, 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 third quadrant. So this way we do, right? So this was all about the third chapter, right? So work hard. Thank you, children. I'm done with this chapter. Stay blessed.